Hello everyone and welcome back to Make Your Mind. Turn that down just a little bit. Alright everyone, welcome to the final, part 3. This is the final day. At least it alludes to the type of content I'm doing here. What I'm going to do here is, the sculpture is actually, this is the showcase video, but the sculpture is not done yet. I'm actually going to be finishing it right here on this video. So if you want to, and you want to skip ahead and see the sculpture finished, you can click the timestamp down in the description below. And, but with that, if you want to watch and see how this unfolds, let's begin. I got a couple of things made already. Let's see, so I got those right there. I had this one that I had already started. And then I have these 3 colors right here. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm making the final piece to Majora's Mask, which are the horns that basically stick out of the side of the mask and give it that sort of most definitely a menacing look. I'm just looking at a picture here. So the green, it actually has the horns. It has 2 horns on the top, and then it has 4 horns on either side. So it has a total of 10, essentially, all over the entire mask. The 2 on the top don't have any colors, and the top ones of the 4 aren't colored either. But the bottom 3, they go red, green, yellow. So that's going to be what essentially I'm emulating here. So I got 2 things of red, 2 things of blue, and 2 things of green that I will be using to make this, but I will be putting my own sort of little twist on it. So I got the horn right here. Because it kind of fades into it, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to add it into there, and I'm going to swirl it around a little bit and make it a little bit more. I know on many of the sculptures that I've done this sort of iridescent look. Essentially, it's like the 2 colors, they're mixing, but they haven't quite mixed 100% yet. That's essentially what I'm going to be doing. So as you see, I'm twisting and kind of flattening the color out like that. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep most of the color, anyway, onto the tip of the horn. Or I guess what are they, horns or spikes? I'm not exactly sure, but gotta say, I've been smitten to be able to get back into the swing of this, making sculptures again, and also getting back into this sort of nostalgic thing, especially with Legend of Zelda. If you people watching, if you want me to do more Zelda sculptures, leave a comment down below, please. Feedback is very important for this channel. If you want to see your things get made and you want to request things on the channel, remember, it's not just me coming up with this. It's you as well. It's Make Your Mind, not just mine. So let's continue on. So there's the horn. So now what I'm going to do, so I'm going to pull the red a little bit inward like this. Give it a little bit of a fade of sorts. So let's see here. And oh, FYI, if you saw my Instagram, you more than likely saw the mask as it sits right now, actually in the state that it's in. So if you haven't checked out my Instagram, remember, I do post these sculptures early on Instagram. So if you want to go check it out, I'll leave a link down in the description below. You can go check out my sculptures early if you want to see them early. I posted kind of a funny video with Skull Kid doing his laugh. Of course, Skull Kid being the one who actually adorns Majora's Mask in the game. And there we go. So now I'm making this. Oh my god, this is good music. I gotta say, man, Stomp's playlist. This is some of the best lo-fi music I have heard in a while. So if you want to go check out some good lo-fi music to study to or just to relax to, whether you've had a long day at work or a long day at school, whatever the case may be, or you just want to have some music to to chillax to. Go check out Stomp's playlist. I'll have a card come up here on the top right where you can go to the channel directly, and I'll even leave a link down in the description below to the channel and also to the video where this music actually comes from. Man, this music is good. Alright, so now I'm going to fade it a little bit. Make it a little bit... Alright, there we go. How does this look? Pretty close. Okay, there are the red horns. They're going to go up like that. Now I got to do the green ones. And then the blue ones. And then the plain ones. And then once those are done, I'll be adding them to the mask. And then you will see the finished sculpture. But I'm very thankful that you guys have been giving me some feedback and actually letting me know that you like watching how I do this. And I'm more than happy to record more videos like this. That's why this is the first time I've ever done a showcase where I'm not actually just showing the sculpture finished. I'm actually showing it off as, well, showing it off in progress. Which I think is going to be a really, really cool thing. That one a little bit squatter and fatter like that. Ooh, that looks good. That looks cool. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So this one. Use this one right here. And the other thing is that I'm making this out of... This is, once again, this is Sculpey's oven-baked clay. And I do plan to oven-bake this and then make it into a permanent sculpture. This one's gonna be cool, man. This is gonna be one. This is gonna be a sculpture that I will. Well, I mean, honestly, just enjoying it, just making it, the whole process of doing this. This has just been an absolute blast. Oh, come on, cam. There we go. My camera sometimes doesn't want to focus up. So far so good. Make it a little squat, just like that. And now onto the blue. So this is going to be a little bit. This is going to be a little bit of a different take on Majora's Mask, but I think, I don't know. This is going to be new for me too, because the design is very, very distinctive. That might be a little too much blue. Let me take that off. Flip that up just like that. We need to add a little bit more tan to the top right there. And of course, as you can see, I have these little techniques and stuff that I do when I'm making my clay. Like I call it the claw, where I pull my finger back and I'll use my middle finger actually to roll the clay in position. And I also keep spare clay just tucked right here in my finger. If I want to add to it later, I can just pop it in, but I keep it right there. Just for safekeeping, and if I want to use it later on, it gives me that option too. And it doesn't impede my hand movements or anything. These are just little tips and tricks of just learning this. Because once again, I have no college degree in art. I took art classes basically in elementary school, but I never actually took like a legitimate art class. This is all basically self-taught. Just a little hobby that I had when I was a kid, because when I grew up, I always wanted to, like, I had like action figures growing up, but I always wanted to put them in cool poses, and then I basically learned how to create action figures essentially just by hand and make them about as good as I could, especially when I was younger, and then eventually be able to just get more and more detailed as time goes on. This is so cool though. Alright, so once again, I'm flipping that over just like that. I make the initial shape of the horn. Quick little twist just to get the colors to start blending in, then press and fold again. Okay, there we go. Okay. If you've watched all the way up to this point, here's your reward. And for all you time stampers, you little cheaters, here's the moment of triumph. I'm going to be completing this sculpture right now. So let's go ahead and get the horns in position. And here is Majora's Mask as it sits. Look at this. I'm not even done with it yet, and I'm already stoked. Oh my gosh, this came out so well. One of the things that I didn't know about Majora's Mask is that down here, because of the horns kind of obscure it, the horns are all going to go here, and then you got the two horns here at the top. But Majora's Mask essentially has this black and green, which I never knew. Only until I saw some real close photos of the mask, because there's tons of photos and there's fan art and all kinds of stuff about this. And then I did the white surrounds like that, and I did the holes, and then I did the little triangle shapes underneath of these orange stripes here. And then the other thing I did is I made the eyes a little bit smaller. They were a little bit too big, so I cut some of the orange out and then reshaped them. And what I tried to do is I tried to blend in the yellow with the orange surround, because the eyes, they sort of glow with power. Especially if you've ever seen there was a fan film that was made. It was a CGI film. It was called A Terrible Fate, and it basically was a film adaptation of Skull Kid when he finds Majora's Mask, and oh, it just looks so good. But here we go. Let's start off with the first horn. There's one, like that, and then... Ooh, wait, hang on a second. Hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. The red goes there. The green goes there, and then the blue... right down there. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Actually, these horns are a little bit big, so I can make them a little bit smaller. What do we think? That looks pretty good. Oh my gosh. A little big, so I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. Now the other thing about Majora's Mask is that the horns actually, they kind of stick up and out. It's one of the things that I didn't know. When the mask is lying flat on the ground, the horns actually stick out. And then these horns on the top, make them a little bit longer, and now there's only 2 more horns to go. Okay, got these going. Don't know if I want to add any color to these, honestly. There we go. Wow, this is good music. Horns down a little bit. Okay, here we go. This is the moment of truth. Wow. There it is, the completed Majora's Mask here on Make Your Mind. Of course, I added my little iridescent style to it, which I really like. Oh, just look at that for a minute. Oh my gosh. I'm like excited, but also a little bit unsettled, just because of the fact that Majora's Mask is so iconic. And those eyes are just so unsettling. Oh my gosh. And then on top of that, this is made of the baking clay, so it'll harden. Oh my goodness, look at this. And then of course on the back here, I don't have really anything, but I may add a little bit of color back here, and I'll put my little signature back here. Sheesh. This, wow. I'm just reveling in this for a minute. This is me seeing it finished for the first time right along with you all. So thank you all for watching. Let me go ahead and do what I normally do. Let me get my little walnut pedestal here. There it is. Oh my goodness. God, I can't get over those eyes. They're so striking. It's so unsettling, but at the same time, oh, it just looks so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm just picking up some of the clay here and getting it back to where it goes. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. And little did I know how much color that Majora's Mask actually had, because you see it a little bit in the game, but until you see some real detailed photos, you just don't have any idea. Of course, the horns are all bent upward, and it's a little bit flimsy right now, but when it hardens, this is going to look amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for watching this. This is part 3. The final video. This is the final day. And may we begin with the next video in the dawn of a new day. Oh, it's so good to be back into this, guys. I'm so happy to be back making videos. I had a hiatus for a while, and I'm back into this now. I'm more motivated than ever. This is too much fun. Alright everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please leave a like, and please comment down below. Feedback is necessary for this kind of content. I want to know what you all want to see. I want to know what all I can do. And on top of that, I will also be continuing to do the sculptures that I like to do with that. So thank you all so much for watching, and remember to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss the next video. I got a couple more videos coming out in the following few weeks, and along with a couple more sculptures coming as well. So stay tuned for those, and thank you so much for watching. I will see all of you on the next video here on Make Your Mind.